Assalamu alaikum students. This is another question of ungrouped data. Question number 3.5. The reciprocal of the values of a variable y are given below. So these values are the reciprocal of the variable y. This is ungrouped data. Why ungrouped data? Because each number is repeated individually and there is no frequency with the question. Without frequency, these numbers are repeat without frequency and repeat individually. That's why it's called ungrouped data. So now here the reciprocal means 1 divided by number is called 1 divided by any number is called reciprocal. So the reciprocal of the values of a variable y. So these are the values of a variable y. This is a variable y and these are the value of a variable y. And now the reciprocal of this value is this one. The reciprocal of the values. So the reciprocal of the values, this 12 is the value, 19 is the value, 15 is the value. So the reciprocal of the values. So how to get this reciprocal? 1 divided by 12. 1 divided by 12 you will get 0.0833. Now reciprocal of this 19. 1 divided by 19 is equal to 0.0526, and similarly 1 divided by 15 is equal to this, 1 divided by 17 equal to this, 1 divided by 20 equal to this, so on and so forth. So that's why it is given the question, the reciprocal of the values. So these are the values and this one is the reciprocal of the value of variable y. And the question, they assume these value with variable y are given below. So these numbers which are given in the question, these are the reciprocal of the variable y. So the reciprocal are given in the question. So we will draw these number in two columns. And first column, draw this reciprocal number, this one, the reciprocal number. Then find the original number. How to find this y original number? 12, 19, 15, this one. Again divide, opposite, this 1 divided by 0.0833 you will get 12. Now 1 divided by this number, 1 divided by 0.0526 is equal to 19. 1 divided by this number is equal to 15. 1 divided by this number is equal to 17. 1 divided by 0.05 is equal to 20. 1 divided by this number is equal to 27. And this way we can get y. Why we need y? Because they ask compute mean of y. So first of all we have to find mean. For finding the mean of y, first of all we have to find the value of y. So these are the value of y. Compute the mean of y, mean of these green values, mean of y, and mean of 1 over y. 1 over y is this one, the red one. So find the mean of green numbers and find the mean of this red number. Now these number I can write one by one in the table, and now you know how to get this one, 12. How to get this 12? 1 divided by this number you will get 12. How to get 19? 1 divided by this number is equal to 19. And similarly we will get all these value of y. Now add up both of these number. The green one, total of green number is 197. It is the sum of y, total of y. And the red one, the 1 over y, this one, add up this one, its total is 0.05672. Now we need mean of this green value and mean of the red value. The basic idea of the mean is mean of y. Mean of y mean the red one, the green one. How to get mean? The idea of the mean is always same, sum of values divided by number of values. So sum of values, this sum, which is 197. So right here sum of value is summation y over n. So sum of value is 197 and number of values, these number are 10. Divided by 10 we will get 19. So mean of y is equal to 19.7. This green one, mean of this green y is equal to 19.7. Now b part. Now we have to find mean of 1 over y. So 1 over y is this red one. Again the same idea, mean of 1 over y is equal to sum of values divided by number of values. So sum of values, sum of this red value is this one, 0.5672. So right here 0.5672 and number of values are 10 divided by 10. This total divided by 10 is equal to mean of 1 over y, which is equal to 0.05672. So we have, and this question, mean of y is the red one, the green one, and mean of 1 over y is the red one. Next question is 33.6. Given that log x, this is given in the question, log x is equal to 2.3972 and so on. These numbers are given in the question. Compute arithmetic mean for x by using method of step deviation. So this is given in the question, and this question now log x is given. So first of all, write these log x in one column. In the first column, write this number in the same way. Log x, first number, second, third, and same way write this number in the first column. Then we have to find x. First we have to find x. Why we need this x? Because the step deviation method formula is summation u. This is the step deviation formula. Step deviation or coding method formula is a plus summation u over n multiply h. So first we have to find u. U is equal to this one. U is equal to x minus a divided h. U, first of all we will find u, which is equal to x minus a. A is assumed value that we always assume from a, then divide by h, common difference. So first we find u. That's why for u we need x. How to find this x? Because there is log x given, so how to cancel log? Log we can cancel with anti-log. That's why take anti-log of each number. Then log will cancel with anti-log and you will get x. So anti-log and log cancel each other and you will get x. So anti-log of this number with calculator. You can use calculator. Anti-log this number is 250. Anti-log this number is equal to 300. Anti-log of this number is equal to 350. Anti-log of this number is equal to 200. Anti-log of this number is equal to 150. So on. You will get the last one. Anti-log of this number is equal to 550. Now these are the number of x, original number of x. From this x we can assume any value as a. Assume value. So let's suppose this 300, the second one is a. So a is assume value, which is 300. Now x minus a divide h. H is the common difference. How this 50 will come? Because the smallest difference is 50. 50 is the smallest difference. Here is the difference between the two numbers is 50. Here the difference between two numbers is 50. Here is the difference between two numbers is 150. Here is the difference 50. Here is the difference between two numbers is 150. Here is the difference between two numbers is 200 and so on. But the smallest difference is only 50. The smallest difference. Anyone. This is 50, the smallest difference. That's why I will divide with the smallest difference, 50. So first x minus 300. So x is this, 250 minus 300 is 50. 50 divided by 50 is minus 1, because minus 50 divided by 50. Now 300 minus 300 is 0. 350 minus 300 is 50. 50 divided by 50 is 1. 200 minus 300 is equal to minus 200. Minus 200 divided by 50 is minus 2. 150 minus 300 is equal to minus 150. Minus 150 divided by 50, we will get minus 3. 300 minus 300 is 0 again. 500 minus 300 It's 200. 200 divided by 50 is 4. 450 minus 300 is 150. 150 divided by this 50 is 3. 150 minus 300 is minus 150. Minus 150 divided by this 50 is minus 3. 550 minus 300 is 250. 250 divided by this 50 is 5. So these are the values of capital U. These all values are the capital U. Now in question we need sum of U. In the step deviation or coding method formula is mean equal A plus summation U divide A plus summation U over N multiply H. So we need summation U, sum of U, total of U. So total of U, this is U. So the total of U is 4. So right here sum of U is 4. N number of values which is 10. H is 50. This one is H. H is 50. So H is 50 and A is 300. So this is the X minus A divided by H. So the divide number is H and the divide number is H and X minus number is A. So A is 300 and the divide number is H. So right here these number A is 300, summation U is 4, N is 10, H is 50. So this 0 cancel with 0. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 300 is 320. 320 is the average or the step deviation or the coding method answer of mean. Now the last question 3.7. The following table gave the daily income of 8 operators in a tool factory. Find the average income of each operator in the factory. So find the average income of the operator. So this table is given in the question. So first we have to find the total of this income. This income is given, so just find the total of this income. This ABC is not a matter with question. This is just the name of the operator. Either you can write the name of operator, or for first operator you can say A, second operator is B, third operator is C, and so on. So these are just the name of operator. It's not related to the question. The question is related to the numerical numbers, only these numbers. This is ungrouped data. Why ungrouped data? Each number is repeat individually and without frequency. There is no frequency. Although the number are given in the table, but it is individual number without frequency. It is ungrouped data. So find average income of each operator. The same idea. Average income of operator mean of operator. So sum of values divided by number of values is equal to summation X divided by N. So sum of X, which is 227. So write 227 for sum of values and number of values is 8. So 227 divided by 8 is 28.375. This is the average income of the operator. 28.375 is the average income of each operator. So this is the